So how's it going, everyone? Welcome to some more Wanna Be the Boshy. And yeah, I'm just praying that my internet doesn't misbehave as bad as it did yesterday, which was a complete disaster. Disconnection after disconnection. It might still behave like that, like I tried to test this like an hour ago, and it's still disconnected, but at least the good thing is that I found a way to merge the videos, so I can upload only one part of a stream even if it disconnected more than once. Although I haven't yet uploaded it, so I can't really see if it actually works all the way. But I have the file, so that's a progress, right? Anyways, let's try to focus on this. Also, hopefully the problem with the music, which was also another problem on yesterday's stream, doesn't happen today. But I think it's just a bug with this room, right? Like basically, if you enter a room, like from here, from this teleport, apparently there is no music. Unless you basically enable a music CD and you disable it right after, which is what I've been doing, so the stream isn't completely, you know, out of music, right? So let's see if that's still the case. It probably is. Yeah, it is. As you can see, or as you can hear, I should say, there is no music, and there is no music as because of what I said. Basically, starting from here completely destroys the music. So for that you have to do this: activate a music CD and disable it, and there you have the music. It's a kind of a pain in the ass, if I gotta be honest, but it's better to do that than to have no music at all. Like, having no music at all in games like this is just so depressing. So yeah, I guess pressing 2 buttons at the start of the fight shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? I mean, as long as we have music, shouldn't be too much to ask for, right? Oh, and also the other important thing here is that yes, I'm still stuck on this boss fight. After all this time, yep, this shithead still gives me trouble. And that's understandable, honestly, because, yeah, it's a pretty hard fight. Pretty hard, but at the very least, I think I'm progressing quite a bit. Although, I don't know how long this is gonna take me. It doesn't help that I get really distracted by this whole ISP shit. So I can't really be paying attention 100% to the game. Because I need to check out my OBS window and see if anything is fucking up. Although, since basically the streams have been, like whenever the stream cut off, basically just completely cut off, OBS actually tells you that. So I don't think I need to look up there to see when the stream is going to cut off. I get an audio cue. And the good thing is that I also have run a ping command to, well, to Google, because it's basically probably the most stable connection you could find, just to see if those stream cuts are actually because of my ISP, which is probably the case, or because of OBS, or because of Twitch, you know. That will allow me to see which one it is. I assume it's gonna be my ISP, like it always is. It's always the source of the problem with this kind of stuff, but just gonna wait and see. And obviously the ping command barely, you know, uses any bandwidth, because you're just sending really tiny packages to see if the connection is working, right? That's the purpose of a ping. Well, the full name is ping pong protocol, because basically what you're doing is kind of like playing ping pong with a server. That's pretty much the case. So yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if that ping command is telling me that I'm dropping packages, it means that it's an ISP problem. If it doesn't tell me anything and the ping still, you know, works as normal, then it means it's, well, I don't know, either an OBS problem or a Twitch problem. I really don't think it's gonna be an OBS problem, because, you know, as much as OBS is a free program and everything, it's pretty well done. And there are many complaints. Most of the complaints come from people that have shitty connections just like me. So yeah, I really don't believe this is an OBS problem. So I think it's either Twitch, which I also doubt, or my ISP, which is the most you know, possible outcome, which will be pretty sad because that has no solution. Well, either of those have pretty much no solutions. Okay. You know, you might be asking why I got killed by that, right? That's a good question, but I have the answer. Here's the thing. For this attack, with these spirals, that point where I was standing is basically the point where you have to stand if you don't want to get killed by that attack, and you don't want to get killed by the next attack, which is this one. So I didn't expect Schoolman to actually land there. I know that he landed somewhere in the middle of the screen, but I didn't expect to be that spot. So yeah, that was just my little explanation to why that silly death just happened. Damn it. Wait, that was pretty shitty damage. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And you know, speaking about difficulties and boss being pretty hard, you know, I've been thinking about which other game I should play if, and this is a big if, I beat this game. Like which other fun game, or I wanna be the guy I should play. And I've been thinking about, you know, Chameleon, not as a game that I will play, but just thinking about it and how apparently hard it is, and I just can see myself playing that. Like, just look how much I'm struggling here, right? Like, you see I'm struggling quite a bit, right? So I really can't see how I will be able to play something that is at least twice as hard as this whole game. Basically what I'm trying to say is that I have to search for a game that is either as hard as this one or easier. Because anything harder than this is probably gonna drive me insane. Because let's not forget, this isn't even the hardest boss in the game. So that already tells you a lot. That already tells you a lot. And yeah, to think that other games are miles harder than this one, which is already insanely hard, yeah, I don't feel like playing them. Although it kinda makes sense that if I cannot, you know, beat this game, I wouldn't play anything harder, because what the hell is the point, right? If I can beat this, why would I be able to beat something harder? So yeah. In any case, I'm gonna try my best, at least for this boss. I don't know what comes afterwards, not exactly sure. What I do know is that this is hard, and the only way to beat it is, you know, giving your all, pretty much. Anything less than your all is not gonna be enough. And those rings that come to the platform are so dangerous. Like ridiculously dangerous. See? The thing is, even if you dodge it from one side, they bounce, so you will have to dodge it from both sides. And even if the interval where he throws the rings isn't RNG, what is RNG is where he throws them, as far as I know. Maybe he throws them according to your position on the screen, but I don't think that's the case. In any case, I don't think there is an obvious pattern to the rings, so you just have to dodge. Pretty much. Like when I asked for a tip on that attack, they basically say, well, you just have to get good. And they are right, that's the only way. There's no secret on this attack. At least none as far as I know. They also say that speedrunners somehow kill Ringman like as soon as he spawns. But they also told me that in order to do that you have to spam like crazy. And mash like crazy, right? Like the shoot button. And that's really something that I cannot do. So I guess I'm stuck with the normal way of killing it. Though I'm still worried about whatever comes after Schoolman. Because, I'm struggling to beat Ringman a lot. But sometimes I'm actually able to beat him and actually able to dodge that Mega Man attack afterwards, right? So the problem is, if I also am able to beat Schoolman, which I haven't did yet, what is gonna come afterwards? And just thinking about that makes me scared, because if we follow the same pattern that the first bosses have, which is basically a single boss first and a double boss afterwards, it's definitely not gonna be something easy at all. Also, what really sucks about this fight is that you really cannot use Ryu. Ryu basically doesn't do anything to Mega Man, which is the main point of the fight. You have to defeat Mega Man. The real problem is that it's only useful against the Robot Masters. Mega Man really you cannot damage him. He's too short. Which was maybe intended, I guess. Because otherwise, the fight will probably be twice as easy if you use someone like Ryu. Maybe the only difficulty will be trying to dodge all those bullets on that Mega Man attack and some, on that Schoolman attack as well, with the huge sprite that Ryu has. But still, everything else will also be really easy compared to any other normal character, right? Because what this Robot Masters do, except well for Schoolman, but the rest basically jump a lot, move a lot, right? So you don't hit them most of the time. You only hit them like specific times, and Ringman especially, he flies around, so you have to aim. If you use Ryu, that's not a problem because the fireballs are huge, so they always hit. But yeah, you cannot use Ryu because it's really tall to hit Mega Man. So yeah, in any case, we are screwed. That's the TLDR version of that. But that's fine. I'm pretty sure that I'm eventually gonna get this. It's just a matter of time. And honestly, the best part about this is that I really have nothing better to play. So honestly, like, keep playing this is not really that big of a deal. Although it may be a big deal for those who watch, because I know how uninteresting might be watching the same shit over and over again, but I mean, it's the only way. Like, I can't just skip the boss, there is no way to skip the boss. So if you wanna see the rest of the game, I have to beat this boss. So I guess it's not that bad after all. Well, it might be bad in the meantime, right? Like when I'm actually trying to beat the boss. Yeah, it could be way worse, I guess. This one, dodge it there, nice. What I couldn't dodge is actually Ringman himself. So this one is called Ringman, but I wish I remember from which game it is. Which Mega Man, obviously. But I don't. Really don't. Maybe I should replay every Mega Man game once. Guess they really deserve a replay. They're pretty high quality games. Well, I mean, maybe with the exception of Mega Man 8. Of the main series, I feel like Mega Man 8 is the weakest one. But the rest of the Mega Man games are pretty well done. Even 7, which is a game that a lot of people don't like, I feel like it's really good just because of how hard, at least to me, the final boss was on that game. So, yeah. And obviously, if you haven't played Mega Man yet, they are pretty good games. And they are pretty challenging too. Like, it's not just a game that you can play and beat just like that. It's obviously not as hard as these games, right? As the I Wanna Be the Guy fan games, but it's really hard nonetheless. Well, that mostly applies to the first ones and the last ones. The ones in between aren't really that hard. And when I say the ones in between, I mean Mega Man 4, 5 and 6. Those have a mechanic called the Charge Mega Buster, right? Charge Mega Buster, well, as the name suggests, is basically a charge shot, right? The thing with that charge shot is that it makes killing bosses and, you know, normal enemies really easy. So a lot of the challenge from the previous Mega Man games isn't really there. So that's pretty much the only issue with those Mega Man games. But other than that, even when they are easy, they are still pretty fun. Mega Man 8 is also a pretty easy game, but the difference is that it's kind of like Mega Man 8 not only is easy, but it's also not really original, right? You know, every Mega Man game has new robot masters. I mean, the formula is still the same, right? You fight 8 robot masters to be able to unlock the final castle against Dr. Wily, and then you beat up everyone there, and that's pretty much the Mega Man games. But the thing is that every game had a different robot master, you know, different gimmicks, different stuff, right? Problem is that Mega Man 8, if my memory serves right, I might be wrong, but I feel like it reuses a lot of gimmicks from previous games, and on top of that, it's also easier than those games, so it's kinda weird how it works. I really didn't like it too much, but that's pretty much the only one that I will say is not that good. The rest of the Mega Man, the main or Mega Man games are really good. My personal favorite of the bunch is Mega Man 9. It's one of those games that is not really like retro, the definition of the word, because it came out in 2009 if I'm not mistaken. But it basically uses the same graphics as the NES Mega Man games. So not only the graphics, like the whole feeling of the game feels like a retro game. They did an amazing job at making a game feel like an NES game, both in difficulty and in feeling. So I really recommend it to anyone that hasn't played it. Although keep in mind that it's not an easy game. Definitely not an easy game by any means. Hey, sure, how is it going? You see this game getting destroyed steadily? By me, or you mean the game destroying me? Because I'm pretty sure it's the latter. I think it's the game that is destroying me. Also steadily. Slow, but surely destroying me from inside out. That's fine. How long did Sonic take? 3 hours, I think. 3 hours and a half, maybe. Basically half of what this boss is taking me. I've been playing this boss for 6 hours and a half, I think, already. And I'm still nowhere near the end. So you can tell that this might be, at least to me, twice as hard as Sonic. So if you thought that Sonic was destroying me, this boss is gonna destroy whatever is left of me. This is definitely not an easy boss. It's pretty hard, pretty hard, and as I say, the fact that I've been trying this for 6 hours and a half already tells you a lot of how much harder than the other ones is. The good thing though is that, according to one pretty good player, this is the last boss that is this hard before the final boss. Basically, there are a couple more worlds after this that don't have this kind of difficulty, right? But obviously the final boss is still apparently way harder than anything that came before that. So yeah, this is not even the hardest part of the game. But at the very least, I will have a pretty long break before I face the final boss. Because it seems that the rest of the bosses don't really compare in difficulty to this one. They are way easier. Or that's what I'm being told, right? That might change from person to person. Maybe the bosses that actually are before the final boss might give me a lot of trouble. I don't know. But what I do know is that this one is giving me a lot of trouble already. Like, this one is not a joke, as much as I wish it was. But yeah. Oh, I corner myself. But yeah, basically Sonic and Mario took almost the same amount, like 3 hours and a half, and then this guy is taking me basically both of them combined and more. So you can tell that, yeah, this is pretty disturbing challenge. So as much as I would like to do the destroying here, I think the destroying is the game. Like the game is doing the destroying here. And who it is destroying, you might ask? It is destroying me. Also, I don't know why I waited to shoot there. Guess I wasn't focused enough. But that's fine. Damn it. And the most, I think, fucked up thing about this is that a lot of the parts that I struggle with here, I don't think they are even the hardest of the fight. Like, I feel like after all these sections, at the end, there might be a hardest attack. So the fact that I'm struggling against this is... it's really... it really tells you something, right? Hey, Mr. Aldo, who is it going? Yeah, I already thought about that, like killing first Bubbleman and then Ringman. I tried that, but I don't think it's a really good idea, because the hardest part about killing Ringman while Bubbleman is alive, I don't think that's Bubbleman, by the way. Not exactly sure, it might be, but basically the problem is that you have to dodge a lot more by doing that, because even if you're standing on the platforms, the bombs can still jump on the platform. So basically you have to dodge both things. If I do it the way I'm doing it right here, it might be challenging because Ringman at the end might be a little bit hard, but at the very least, the first phase, which is just killing the one that throws the bombs, doesn't feel that hard. So I feel like this strategy might be better, although I'm gonna try what you say. I'm gonna try what you say once, just to see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure that it's not really gonna be easier at all. Cause I remember doing it at the beginning of, like on my first attempts, and it didn't went too well. But let's try. You might be right, who knows. Yeah, but that's pretty much the problem, right? So basically when you fight Ringman by himself and with nothing else like trying to kill you, the thing is, he throws rings right in front of you, making it impossible to dodge. So the reason why you want to fight Ringman at the end is because you can go down, like you can get off the platform and dodge whatever he will throw at you that is unreactable. Here you can go down, but because if you go down here, you're gonna most likely die. So that's the main reason why killing Ringman first is not a good idea. End up being almost the same because when you eliminate Bulma... Yeah, but the thing is, the main problem is the ring that it throws right in front of you. That's the problem. Like, that's something that you cannot avoid because it's instant. Like Ringman is right here and you can dodge it. And that's something that happens in the first phase or in the second phase. It happens in both of them. The difference is that if you leave it for the second phase, you can go down and dodge it. Here you cannot. If you go down, it's pretty much a suicide there. So that's the reason why killing Ringman the last is the best idea. At least from what I've seen. There's also a lot of people that, well, from what I've heard, that they kill Ringman first, but they kill it instantly. Like they don't even give him time to respawn. The problem with that is that you have to mash a lot to be able to do that, and I can't do that. Can't physically do that. It's just too hard. Oh, I didn't see that. I also, at the beginning, I thought that Ringman had less health in the first phase, right? Than in the second phase. But it turns out that it feels like it has the same amount of health no matter where you try to kill him. That's the real problem. And I feel like he has a lot more health than he should. Like, considering how fast he moves and the fact that most of the time you really aren't gonna be shooting him, is what I feel that shouldn't make his health that big. But it is that big. It is pretty hard to take him down. Unless you get a couple of lucky shots. But it's not something that is easy to consistently do. Okay, he's gonna throw it there. Okay, nice. How can I get there? Nice. Thanks. Thanks for the cooperation. Damn it, I can. There we go. I think he almost got me there. Then we have this completely nasty attack. That's the problem of that attack. It's really tight to those last bullets. You don't have much window to do that. And then this one, I'm trying to see, I'm trying to see here what's the way where no bullet goes to. Like, I might need to move here. I wanna be ready for this. Maybe there on, like, kind of to the right of the middle. Like here. I think that bullet that comes like this is gonna hit me though. Trying to think there. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, I might need to move a lot more than I thought. Maybe I can dodge this from the right and then dodge. Actually, I can do that. Instead of dodging it from the middle, I can dodge it from the right. Because if I dodge it from the right, there is a spot there that I can dodge both of them, and here I can also, yeah. And then I have to go back to the middle to not get killed by that. Although I can also shoot from there. Like, there is a place. Yeah, right there. I wonder if I'm gonna make it in time though. like when Schoolman goes back, I wonder if it's enough time to get into position there without getting killed. Yeah, it's pretty tight, like the place is pretty tight. The second attack you will have to go to the center. Yeah, but I feel like it's more in this one. If you mean that one right there, I think it's better to go to the right instead of the center, because on the center it seems that the place to dodge is a lot more tighter. The real problem is that you barely have any time to practice that. Because, well, it's not like you don't have time. It's the fact that you barely can practice it, because to get there you have to defeat Ringman, and that's already a lot. So yeah, that's basically the problem with those last patterns, that you barely have any time to practice them. Wow, that was pure luck. Just wanted to say that. That was pure luck, the fact that I dodged that. So I think I deserve it to die on that part. Doesn't help that my fingers are pretty cold, so like, not only I'm bad at mashing, but when it's cold it's even harder to mash. So you can imagine that it's gonna be a little pain in the ass, to say the least. Wow, that barely gave me time to react there. Damn it. By the way, Mr. Old, are you still on Sonic? Like, are you still trying to beat Sonic? Oh, you're doing university stuff? That's fine. Yeah, honestly, that's probably a better idea and a more fun thing to do than trying to defeat Sonic, right? It might be easier too. Yeah, you know the difficulty is fucked up when doing things for university is easier than trying to beat the fucking game. Next week, alright. Well, at least with this fight that you're watching right now, you already know what awaits for you after you beat Sonic. Apparently, again, as I said before, this is the last hard boss before the final boss. So yeah, that's what really makes, what gives me a lot of motivation, right? Because I know that this might be one of the last really hard challenges that the game will have. Obviously the final boss will be really hard, right? But that's something that I don't want to worry right now. Don't want to worry about that right now, I mean. Nice, gotcha. Damn, I missed everything there. Holy shit. Nice. Oh, I can make it in time. That's the big problem. If I try to go to that platform that I wanted to go, I don't make it in time. I can go to the one there. Yeah, to the... basically to the one on the right, very close to the middle. I think it's the 4th ring. On the 4th ring I can stay there, and if I stay there I can dodge even the first bunch of that, and I will be pretty much right next to it when that attack comes out. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. That is if I get to this part again, but I can do this. Oh, I see. Yeah, but basically you say you're playing on normal, but normal, the only thing that makes it easier, as far as I know, is the save locations. Then they make them getting, you know, closer, right? It doesn't make the bosses easier, as far as I know. Yeah, exactly. The only thing that changes is the checkpoint frequency. It doesn't really change the bosses. The one that actually changed the bosses is the easier one. Yeah, the one that actually makes the boss easier is the very first one, I think. But yeah. Although honestly, the good thing is that apparently Dhalsim is the only part in the game that actually requires superhuman mashing. It doesn't seem like there's any other part in the game that actually requires that, so that's a relief. A relief to my lungs at least, and to my fingers, and to my chest too, to all of that. It's a pretty big relief. Oh, that ring. Okay, never mind. Damn, he refuses to die. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna go up there, fuck that. Nice. So here. Okay, gotcha. I can't believe that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So basically, if I get there, I cannot move. If I move, it's basically instant death. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Hey, who's it going? AC Boshy. Yeah, you basically have to be superhuman to be pressing that much the button. I got to the spinning dude in Ryu's fight, died, yeah. Yeah, well, that's Dhalsim. We were actually talking about that. We were actually talking about Dhalsim, which is the spinning dude. And for that one is that I recommend you, like highly recommend you to use the double damage glitch. Otherwise, it's just impossible. I can do the moonwalk shooting. Yeah, you can do the moonwalk shooting because of this. You can do it here from left to right, but you can do it from right to left. That's why you cannot do that. So basically, the only option you have, I read it can be done by going on the top platform. Wonder why it will be easier. Not exactly sure what they mean by that, but what I do know, I didn't mean to go there, fuck. What I do know is that what you should probably do is that double damage glitch, because otherwise you're probably not gonna beat that ever. And I'm not saying this to say you're bad or anything like that. Like, the amount of stamina required to spam it there is just not something that many people can do. Like, it's not something that you can just do. Like, it's not about skill. Oh, you're a Nosu player? Yeah, but the problem is that you can use more than one finger. If you're a Nosu player, you might have practice by doing two keys, but that's not something you can do here, sadly. So that's the. You're a single tapper, even for streams. You single tap streams too. Not streams. Well, that's the problem. Basically, fighting Dalsim is like basically trying to do an Uta dead stream. Like, you can. Most people can do that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that fighting, well, exactly, Uta Deadstream is insane, and that's exactly what Dalsim is. If you want to beat Dalsim, you have to be able to do something like that, a single tap of that Deadstream. And I'm not exaggerating. I don't think you need this much. I'm pretty sure you need that much. I mean, I try my best and I still wasn't able to do it. Like, I try even using a long key, like for example the 0 on the numpad or the spacebar, to spam it with 2 buttons, and let me tell you, it doesn't work. To me, it's just too hard. Like, we're talking about really, really hard stuff. It's not just your normal amount of hard. It's just physically hard. That's the problem. It's not about being skilled, it's about being physically apt to do that. That's the big problem. And, you know, there's no problem with not being physically apt to do that, but you have to... Wait, what? Why did that kill me? Maybe I have to stand more to the right? I didn't move. Maybe you need to be a lot more in the center there. That didn't look like it killed me, but I guess it did. I think you're supposed to stand more close to the gray area there. Maybe the things that bounce from below can actually kill you too. Not entirely sure. No, I don't think they should. Maybe they do. Let's watch that again. You know, that now that I think about it, it might be the case. Like those, if you pay attention, not every ring is the same. So there are some rings that actually have the yellow bullets below, and those yellow bullets seem larger than the rest. So if I stand there, I might die because of that. So I might need to actually be in the middle now. Okay. Like straight on the middle, it seems. Like right there. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, exactly. It's probably because of the lower ones. The yellow ones might actually be able to kill you there. Okay. The biggest problem right now is managing to shoot during the long Hadouken. Most people I saw were doing it right in the middle. Yeah, I did it kind of like on the left. I mean, the farthest you are, the more reaction time you have, but also the less damage that you inflict. So yeah. Damn. And I thought that every ring on Skullman's attack was the same. I was wrong. It's not actually the same. That's so fucked up though. I will take that damage. That's pretty nice. 72. Fuck, okay. I didn't find a good opportunity to go up there. That was pretty insane. Oh, this one is the one that... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Fuck. That was pretty dumb. But sometimes that happens. Like, when I kill Ringman, the rings don't disappear, so you have to stay alert for them, even after he's dead. And sometimes I'm not, you know, paying enough attention, so I get killed by one of those rings. Especially because, you know, since I leave the platform, I have to pay attention to a wider area than normal. Wow. Sometimes that can happen too, like Ringman throws a ring that bounces off the platform and goes straight down. If that happens, yeah, it's pretty hard to react to it. Oof. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's the one that I should have dodged. Damn it. I wasn't... Okay, never mind. Oh, also, by the way, I remember that, you know, like yesterday, the stream cut off a lot of times, so that means that if I want to upload that stream, I have to join all the parts together, right? So a lot of people told me that I should use a video editor, but I guess I'm too dumb for that. So instead I use something that I think is called MP4 joiner, that does basically what the name says. It joins MP4s together, and it's pretty nice because you basically can be a complete idiot like me and be able to use it regardless. So yeah. The good thing is that I solved my problem. The bad thing is that I still won't be able to learn video editing. But yeah. honestly, I wasn't really planning on doing any video editing because I don't even have time for that. And the worst part about video editing is not really editing the video itself, but it's the part that it has to be encoded when you are done. Like, it's not just that you can, you know, finish the video and be like, okay, I have it, that's it. Like, it's not like when you draw something, like you draw something, you press save and you instantly can have the file. Here, if you want to edit a video, you have, after you're done editing, wait like half an hour or even more to wait for it to get encoded. And after you do that, you have to upload it, which also might take a long time depending on your internet connection, because videos, especially stream videos, are not short. Like, they weigh like 5 gigabytes or shit like that, and that stuff really doesn't upload that fast when you don't have an excellent connection. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that I don't really plan on doing any video editing, which is something that I kind of already knew, but maybe some of you don't, so just letting you know that, yeah, I'm really not gonna make any editing. It sucks because I wanted to learn, but yeah, it's just too much. I guess instead of learning to edit videos, I learned that it's a pain in the ass to do so, even more than I already thought about. So yeah. Nice. Nice. So I can do this here, and then go back here. Okay. I can do that. Okay, what's here? Oh shit. What the fuck is this? I can't see, there's too much shake. Okay. So I'm supposed to dodge there. I can stay there, dodge that too. Oh, and those shitty bombs again. Fuck. Okay. So if I stay on the left part of the screen, this might not be that bad. Right? These attacks don't seem hard to dodge from the left. Maybe except some of those bombs. Those might be a little bit painful. But this one, if you stay on the left, it won't touch you. This one, if you just move a little bit to the right, won't also touch you. You can dodge this pretty much without problem, and then you have to worry about the bombs. The bombs might be the shittiest part. But okay, that doesn't sound too hard. Or that doesn't look too hard at least. The only problem here is whatever comes after this, which is probably gonna be Mega Man himself, and that's where I have to start worrying. But okay, this is progress at least. This is like clearly visible progress. Damn it. We need some cancer music here. Okay. Where is... There we go. Want some cancer music? There you go. You ask and you shall receive. What the fuck is this? Is this Hatsune Miku? Cause this looks like the kind of shit that someone that has a lot of free time will do with Hatsune Miku. Wow, he just missed like an idiot. I hope karma is not gonna bite me in the ass here. Hopefully not. Okay, so gotta be careful about this dumbass now. Nice. Oh, so that's what he means with spamming the shit out of it. Okay. Get fucked. Wow. Finally, holy shit. It's not over yet though. There we go. I can't believe I defeated him by using this shitty ass song. But okay, that's fine. Holy fuck. Nice, thanks. That was... Yeah, the fight wasn't long. But that Mega Man at the end... Well, honestly, maybe if I don't think I needed to spam that much with Ryu at the end. So maybe if I used Ryu, it would have been worth it after all. Maybe, I don't know. But nice, that was pretty cool. Okay, let's... Wait, so this is the actual Mega Man world. After Mega Man is dead. It would have been hard to see your hitbox. Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. That's the main problem. Oof, I can't believe that's over. I'm so glad that's over. Okay, let's save Ghastly and let's switch to my boy Boshy. Okay, there we go. Okay, whew. Also, how the fuck do I do this? And we're back to some platforming. Yeah, reminded that this is a platforming game, in case anyone forgot. Oh, you bounce? I thought they were platforms, but you actually bounce. That's pretty fucked. Okay. So you have to be really high up there. Maybe a press spacebar thing. I mean long press jump. Yeah, I tried that, but it didn't seem like it. Oh, I can double jump after that. So probably I'm supposed to do that, but maybe from a lot higher. But even doing that is hard. Has to be really precise. which at this point doesn't really surprise me, but yeah, there doesn't seem to be any long press jump for these enemies, but they recharge your double jump, so that means that, yeah. So it's pretty nice now that I actually beat Mega Man, how only one attack, which is Ringman in this case, can make the whole fight so fucking hard. Because the rest of the fight, well, I mean, the one with the bomb and the one where Mega Man came to the bottom were not exactly what I would call easy. But yeah, the worst part about that fight definitely was Ringman. Holy shit. Also, this jump already is hard to do. Maybe I should save around here. Well, the good thing is that we are back at struggling with platforms instead of struggling with a single shithead. So that's always nice. The problem is that this looks pretty tight, pretty precise, because you don't really bounce off them too much. So that means that you have to keep your altitude, but at the same time, yeah, there's not much you can do to even keep your altitude. Unless you're telling me, no, I don't think that's the case. That looks pretty hard, holy shit. Can you imagine if that part with the mashing at the end of the fight was as hard as Dalsim's one? That would be a fucking disaster. Thankfully it's not the case, but it would have been pretty fucked up if it was the case. I don't think I can... No, I cannot bounce off another platform afterwards. Just gonna be a pain. I think I'm supposed to wait a little bit to do that double jump. Like that, and there we go. Yeah, you were supposed to wait. Oh, the save point is still... Wow, okay, you're gonna do that, huh? So you're gonna put the save point right... Okay, that's fine. I guess I can deal with that. Probably not though, because this doesn't look easy. No, that's a fuck up. Fuck. At least I know how to do that now. I mean this. You're supposed to wait. Although it's still pretty precise even after knowing that. Like that. Damn it. At least we are back to it's Boshy time. It's been a while since I heard that in less than the span of 5 seconds, right? Damn, it's still hard to do consistently. So even knowing that I have to wait for that double jump won't make me magically do this. which is something that I already assumed, but yeah, it's pretty clear now. Problem is that if I jump from here, it's harder to do the double jump without fucking up, I mean. Maybe you can actually bounce off those things if you press it on the same time instead of trying to long press. Maybe? No, I don't think you can. I think the bounce is always the same. But doing that is still really, really hard. Wish I could do 2 jumps after that, but that will be asking for too much, right? Wait, maybe those red lines are there to tell me I have to jump there? Probably not, right? Although I guess I could try. No, I don't think I can make it in time if I do it like that. But it's a pretty nice reference point, at the very least. Damn, this is like really, really precise. The problem is that I have to do this every single time that I have to retry the other section too. So this is definitely not a joke. Holy shit. I don't think there's any character that can make this any easier. Because I don't have to shoot here. What happens if I shoot? Oh, I shoot the save point. Okay. Maybe I have to wait way more for the double jump. That kinda works better, but I still gotta work on my timing. There we go, so I have to wait way more than I thought. Okay. Started playing VR chat, expected calm chats and good laughs instead of saw too many memes. Yeah, I mean, VR chat is basically a huge shitpost. That's pretty much the whole purpose of that place. Well, that and to share those kinky anime outfits. That's pretty much the whole point of VR chat. Do you actually have a VR headset? Oh, you play without it? Okay. Yeah, but that's pretty much the thing. VR chat is full of the generates, which is, again, what makes it so unique. Wow, why did that work so well? Okay. Maybe these things launch you further if you have like velocity while you're going up. Maybe. Oh, I just barely missed that, fuck. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Oh, maybe... No, I don't think. Well, I don't know what it is, but I know that waiting for the double jump works. I think that's all I need to know. Yeah, maybe it's the... If you don't have too much falling velocity, you actually get launched further. Seems like that's the case. Yeah, that's what it seems. It's a little bit weird, but at least I understand it. Oh, I touched the ceiling, damn it. Damn it. There we go. Now this the timing, you know, if you jump as soon as you respawn, it works. That's great. Damn, I don't have to jump that much there because I hit my head with the roof. Nice. There we go. Alright. Wow, the save really hates me. Okay. No, this doesn't look easy. Wow, this in fact looks pretty hard. Like, this looks like no joke. Whew, okay. And you can shoot them down. So you have to deal with them, although if they weren't there, it would be impossible. It's pretty simple platforming. Alright. Oh, that's what you are supposed to do. So you're just supposed to fall by hitting them in the head. Yeah, but it still has to be pretty tight timing, that's for sure. Hey, like the first time I did it was definitely not that easy, I gotta say. There we go, okay, but you have to control yourself to not get hit by the side spikes. Damn, that spike right there is a piece of shit. What's scary is the straight line. Yeah, but the straight line I feel like it's just a matter of timing, right? Can I even go to the... No, I can go to the right. Like, I understand how to do it, but it's still pretty challenging to do so. Damn, I hit both of them accidentally. Okay. Nice. So there's nothing to the left. So I only need to go to the right. When I say only... okay. It doesn't look that hard. Unless there's something that's gonna fuck me up after this, which is probably the case. Like, this doesn't look too hard. There has to be something else here. Well, there's that, but that doesn't look like much. I can stay in the middle of those two. Okay. Damn, that definitely wasn't hard. Okay. So, according to Thundit, they say that if I save scum here... You thought there were traps? No. Basically, I have to save scum here to get to the top. And on the top there is a secret. So I'm gonna do that. Holy shit. There we go. Wow. That was pretty nice. Wily CD. Oh, I remember this song. It's a video on YouTube. A remix of the first. Damn it. Yeah, I remember that one too. Wait, what's up here? Can I even go up there? Okay, shut up. I'm not sure if I can. I wanted to see if there is a secret, but doesn't seem like that's the case. Damn, I really need Thundit for the secrets here. Unless someone there can confirm me if there's any secret after that. Which there probably is, but the question is where. No, that was too soon. Maybe I should save here. If I don't get killed, that is. I can't even shoot that from here. Okay, there we go. Damn it. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the other side, but wanted to see if there is any secret in there. Probably not, right? No, right? Doesn't seem like there is. Well, the bad thing is that I fucked up. Host this game. It's pretty nice, pretty hard Like, that's the thing. It's pretty nice, but it's really, really hard. So you really have to put some work. But how is it going, Newton? You can still get it, maybe? Nah. Or maybe... No, I don't think I can get that. Ah, damn it. Nice. Also, Newton, you came right in time after I defeated a boss that took me literally 6 hours and a half to beat. Actually, no, it took me 7 hours and a half to beat. So I guess you came right in time to see me doing something else that is not that boss. Because I know that it was getting kinda old to watch that shit. So thankfully it's over now. What am I doing? I think doing it like that is easier. I should use the double jump so I have, you know, the double jump press there. Probably. I should have hurried up a little bit. Wow. I don't know how that worked, but I'm glad it did. Nice. Okay. If someone can tell me where the net secret is after that one with the saves come, I'll be pretty thankful. Though I'm not sure where a secret could be in all this mess. But there could be any secret anywhere. One, like something I learned from playing all these years, different games that had secrets, is that those fuckers can be anywhere. Doesn't matter how ridiculous the place you think it is, they can be anywhere, in any place. Okay, I have to wait a little bit longer for that one. Now usually there's a flaw where the secret is. I think the only flaw is having secrets in the game in the first place, but yeah, I'm just kidding. Whew, nice. I don't think there should be any secret there. Nice. Okay. Good level design this way. That looks like a trap, right? There's no way that this game will have anything like that. Okay, maybe there is something. No, I don't think there's anything I can pick up there. Right? Doesn't look like it. I hope there isn't, at least. But here's the thing, sometimes there are hidden platforms, so I never know if I missed a secret or not. That's the big issue that I have with secrets. Good level design this way. That's a pretty good one. Maybe that's a secret. The good level design. Okay. I wonder if I can do that jump from the right side. So I should save this here. Can't really believe there will be good level design. Well, I mean, joking aside, I don't feel like the level design is bad at all. In fact, these platforming sections, I like them a lot because of how intense they are. Hey, Shishi Pro, how is it going? Yeah, it seems like I gotten pretty far somehow. I just beat Mega Man. That took me literally 7 hours and a half. Like 7 hours and a half. Going alright. Nice. Nice to hear. It's a good time. I guess it could be worse. But yeah, it's been a lot. And in the meantime, my ISP and my internet connection was screwing me over. So yeah. It was a really intense, some really intense streams, I gotta tell you. But in the end, seems that it all worked out. So that's nice. Also, I really wanna see where, like, if there is any secret here, cause in this world, basically, I picked up that secret that is the one where you have to save and jump, and you know, save and jump, and you unlock that Mega Man CD. I don't know if there's anything after that in this world. So if there is anything that I don't know, please let me know. Because, you know, I'm pretty bad with finding secrets. I think it's only that one. In this world, that's the only one? Alright. That's pretty nice. So basically you don't have to worry about anything other than beating this, which is pretty nice. I don't think I'm supposed to jump from the right there. I don't think I can do it fast enough to do that. Maybe I'm supposed to make the fire pillar reset, but if I do that... Well, actually, I could try that. Maybe it's a specific pattern. Not exactly sure, but that's fine. Gonna figure it out. Like that. There we go. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's... You know, it's a good level design this way. Yeah, I can see. So did Mega Man take more than Sonic? Yes, it took exactly, well, even more than double. Like basically, Sonic took 3 hours and a half. Mega Man took 7 hours and a half. So that's a lot, I can tell you. Oh shit. Damn it. Lol, you died. Mario also took about the same amount as Sonic, 3 hours and a half. So, yeah, I would say that Mega Man was harder than Sonic and Mario combined. Or at least to me, obviously, right? I have to stand... Okay, I have to stand on the edge of that platform, gotcha. So as far as I know, those are pretty much the 3 hardest bosses in the game, without including the final boss and one of the secret bosses, right? So I guess that's some pretty good news, if I gotta be honest. Some pretty tight news. What do you think of Guy Gaiden? It was... Well, I didn't really like the grappling mechanic, but the real problem is that the game is unfinished, so it's not like I can really have an opinion about an unfinished game. But the thing is, even if it was finished, I feel like the grapple mechanic is painfully bad. Or at least not bad in the sense that it's badly done, but in the sense that I just don't find it fun. Hey Balabis, who is it going? Oh, that's a moving platform, okay. Yeah, I finally beat that Mega Man shithead, Balabis, so you finally will be able to see something else other than me trying to defeat Mega Man. Oh, I was supposed to jump. Okay, I gotcha. Damn, you're really gonna make me do that? Holy fuck, this guy is ruthless. Okay. It's a bit glitchy, but I like the idea, the grappling hook. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. The problem is that I don't feel like it's executed properly. And even if it was a good idea, something that I really like about the I Wanna Be the Guy games is that they are simple in their controls. Like, you literally have the directional buttons, jump, double jump, and shoot. Which is why I like so much about this. The grappling hook, I feel, adds a complexity that I personally feel that is not welcome. But, you know, that's just me, right? Today I learned I can't monetize videos on Facebook for 2 reasons. Main reason, they don't monetize Israel. Damn. Damn, that hurts. We didn't have a standard back then to follow. Yeah, but I guess that it should have learned that from the main game. That I feel like one of the main charms of the original I Wanna Be the Guy is the simplistic controls. Yeah, I know that it was kind of like just, you know, a rage game. You know, that rage game that popular YouTubers like to scream at. But I also feel like at that point the developer should have realized that one of the biggest charms of the game was the simple controls, I feel, at least. Oh, come on. You need a side? Wait, you say 2 reasons. What's the second reason? Making it harder was the path that Deb took. Yeah, but I guess that he should have gone with being harder pattern-wise, right? Like, make harder levels, not harder controls, I feel. But, you know. That's because I really like controls with... games with really simple controls. One of the reasons why I like Toho so much in the first place. But yeah, games with simple controls to me are the key to having a really depth and good game. They auto-claim my content is copyrighted, don't know how. Damn. Well, the only recommendations like... What about Dailymotion? Does Dailymotion monetize it? Because I know that you have been uploading to Dailymotion. Harder levels was the way the fangame community took and they like it. Yeah, I also like it. The fact that they try to keep the controls as faithful as possible and just made everything else harder. I feel like that's the way it should have been. I know that there's a lot of people that disagree because having more ways to move the character might lead to more creativity, but I feel like it's not necessarily the case. Okay. Yeah, I know that at there I'm supposed to drop and get to that platform, although that's gonna be a little bit hard. Okay. No options, only a site. Everyone auto-claim now. It's in guideline policy, even Instagrams. Yeah, but that's why I ask. What about Dailymotion? Like, because you say only a site. Oh, you mean you need a site and a custom site? That's what you mean. I understand now. Well, the problem is if they try to strike you there, because that can happen. Like if they try to strike you in a site, they could totally do that, especially if you monetize it. Wait, what? I could stand there? That was pure luck. The original guy was not just difficult, he also had a lot of creativity. Nowadays, mostly hard jumps with lots of spikes. I honestly wouldn't be able to know how it is today because I really haven't been looking into the fun games other than this one, that is. So I wouldn't really know how bad or good the situation is. I upload only Capcom fighters that won't strike on my site. TheBeast.com. Wait, you do have a site or? Or is that just, you know, something that you're planning to do? Because I don't see anything there. It just keeps loading. Or you mean that's what you want to like get? When a fun game is really way too hard for you, you can get stuck 4 days on a single save. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to make. Well, we will have to see about that. I know that, well, I could try. There is also some places that let you do your own web page that are probably more safe than trusting an amateur like me. Like for example, Wits, I think. A lot of people advertise that shit, so it might be good. I don't know, maybe. I should look into it. I never looked into it because I never cared, but it might be good. It's probably more safe than whatever I can come up with after all, so I guess that. About the spikes on the bottom, there is some one pixel where you can stand on. Oh, I see. Is that something that speedrunners use? Because I'm pretty sure speedrunners wouldn't want to wait for this shit. Oh, don't use that. Yeah, I guess it's too hard to do. Yeah, it seems pretty complicated. Basically, like more than 30 frame perfect jumps, or at least frame perfect movements. Yeah, pixel perfect. It's a lot of jump, exactly. Oh, the spikes on. Oh, I already read it. The task uses it to skip some auto-scroller sections. I see. That part is gonna be a piece of shit. How the fuck do I do that? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to jump first instead of waiting. Okay. Okay. So for just notice you was slower while moonwalking could be useful. Maybe. It might be. Yeah, you can only moonwalk right, so it might be only useful in some sections. Oh, nice. Yeah. What to say about this improve? If you're not interested, I will myself phone somehow or pay someone. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I will see what I can do, but again, my main problem with that will be finding a server and finding a way to store all the things that you could put there. I guess that will be the hardest part, but I can try at least. And see how it goes. I also don't know anything about buying domain names or anything like that, so that's something that I will have to investigate. I could also, if it comes to the part where I really can do much, I can probably guide you to use some third-party thing like Wits or anything like that. That is supposed to be aimed for people who are not expert programmers or anything like that. It's aimed at normal people that don't really have time to learn about programming. I almost got it, damn it. At least in an easy, doable way. It's pretty impressive when you get that jump on the spikes, but it's still really, really hard to do. Damn it. So I have to jump there first, but it's still not an easy thing to do. When you got the Mega Man clear, was the stream up? Yeah, thankfully it was. It thankfully was. So you can probably watch it on the repetition. It basically happened like half an hour ago. Well, maybe like 45 minutes or something like that. So you can definitely watch it in the replay. The clear was today? Yeah, it was today. Yeah, basically, as I said, 45 minutes ago, probably. That seems pretty weird to do. I mean, this platform already feels weird to use. So doing that jump really feels pretty weird, to say the least. Okay, I will take that, okay. That's... Okay. Did I miss something? Did I miss something up there, or was that okay? Well, it doesn't matter now because I already saved, so yeah. Oh. Shit just got real, huh? Yeah, I can see that. I die upon entering Rio's fight. Maybe you touch the border or something like that. I don't know. Also, holy shit. Look at this. This is some beautiful... beautiful murdering. Right here. So there is a save there. Oh, there's actually 3 saves. So even they know how fucked up this is. There's 3 saves in this room. Okay, that's good to know. So you get killed by the walls too. Nice. Holy shit. Ain't this a bit excessive? Gotcha. Would be pretty nice if it was the mouse pointer. 4 checkpoints? Oh, you're right, there's a 4th one there. Damn. Yeah, it seems that they know how fucked up this section is. And yeah, it is pretty fucked up. Can you imagine actually doing this screen all in one sitting? No, that would be fucked up. That jump is pretty fucked up. Also, Shishi Pro, are you basically saying that most fun games nowadays are like this? They all look like this? Is that what you're telling me? Kinda nice. Damn. Doing these jumps are gonna be a pain in the ass. Sometimes worst. Yeah, usually you don't jump on the spikes, but this is only something that you can do on the ones that are upside down. The other ones, like the the vertical ones like this one, if you touch it, you explode. So yeah, it's only on specific ones that you don't get killed. Yes, we will be staring at spikes a lot. Holy fuck, we're gonna be dying a lot here, let me tell you that. And it doesn't even look like that hard of a jump. What a nightmare this level, yeah, it's a nightmare. How is it going, Mr. Tusk? Are you gonna play another I want a fun game after Boshy? Yeah, that is if I beat Boshy. If I beat Boshy, then yeah, I plan on playing other fun game. Can recommend like other 2 ones. Yeah, Thunded, which is also, you know, a viewer that is kind of regular to the streams, also told me that he has some in mind. Basically what I told him is that I appreciate games that focus on platforming and avoidance. I don't really like shooting. I really want to worry about damage. Just want to worry about kind of like dodging. Recommend I want a Uhuhu spike tree. I don't want to know what that is. Nice. So basically, what happens if I go here? Oh. I don't know why I expected something else. I'm pretty sure I can... No, probably not. I wanna be the fun game was the first I want a fun game, I was told. I wanna kill the guy, has really high production value, but it's also a bit unfinished, not as much as Gaiden. I see. Well, we will see. But for now, I have to deal with this. A lot of... Holy fuck, I can't even walk a little bit without getting fucked. And this save portion looks like it's gonna be hell too. Moonwalk. Yeah, that's not gonna help. But I appreciate the advice. Yeah, the problem is that the thing about this jump is that you have to do it really slow. Moonwalk is too fast for this. Damn, holy fuck, dude. It is some pretty fucked up stuff. And I'm pretty sure... And the slow wall, you press right and hold left exactly 1 frame after. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. Wow. That might make that part easier, although it's kind of hard because it has to be kind of like 1 frame. Thanks for the tip. You have to kind of press them almost at the same time, but have the right one first. Like that. It's still pretty hard to do, since it's basically exactly 1 frame. Is this something from every fun game, or is this Boshy exclusive? Sometimes the moonwall will work alright. Yeah, it seems. Okay, I definitely cannot hit the save point from here, right? No. It has different physics from other fun games altogether. Yeah, but does the slow walk exist in other fun games? Or is it only Boshy? Also, this shit is fucked up. How the fuck am I supposed to do that jump? The fuck is that shit? It doesn't? Okay. So this is a technique exclusive to Boshy, huh? Okay. Nice. There we go. Okay. So at least we got here. That was pretty tight, I gotta say. To say the least. That one actually doesn't look that hard. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe I actually got lucky there. It doesn't look that hard to do those jumps. Nice, I like how I die right where the save is. Nice, there we go. You went through the game pretty fast after all. Thanks. I tried my best. I wonder, is there something here? No. I probably need that. No, I don't think I need that. Can I do this jump? No, I think I need a double jump. Maybe not. He did, and on Hardon-mode no less. Thanks, but I think most of the credit has to go for Thundit, which is a viewer that told me a lot of stuff that was really useful, specifically some boss strats. I don't think I would have made it that fast without him. So yeah, big shout out to Thundit. So this jump, is it possible to do that, to do this without a double jump? Looks like it is, right? It might be. Yeah, but it's just pretty tight. Oh wait, I can actually do it with a single jump. Never mind, I can double jump there if I want to. Although it has to be really precise. I guess it's easier if I do the double jump. Although the initial jump is harder to do without a double jump. I like the oh man. Oh, I can't believe that happened. Fuck. You can just save the initial jump. Yeah. Better just stop the double jump so gravity doesn't pull you too hard. Yeah, it's pretty hard to do though, tapping in that situation. There we go. Oh, I need to do this jump to go to get the save. There we go. And we have a pyramid. Oh, that kind of pyramid. The pyramid that actually comes and kills you. I don't think there's... Oh, shit. Okay. Am I missing something here? Maybe I can actually jump on the top. Oh, I can actually jump on the top. Okay, never mind. But barely. Damn it. Oh, I can just jump straight to the right. Okay, gotcha. So that's not gonna be a problem, probably. There we go. And now what? Oh, nice. Wait, and there is a secret there, or is that a trap? She thinks. What is this? Oh, spike. Nice. Now I can be a spike. Good shit. Yeah, boss time. I actually wanna see, well, I wanna see first the boss. Damn, we got Shang Tsung. So, I heard you like mudkips. No, I don't like them. Here is one. Nice. We can be every player's worst enemy. Yeah, pretty much. So we have Shang Tsung. And where's the fatality? Although I guess... Damn, he repeats it. Shao Kahn repeats. Yeah, the problem there is the screen shake. The screen shake may make this a little bit... Oh... Nice. They have the bicycle kick Liu Kang too. Good to know. Holy fuck. Actually, device heal. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's see the spike. What do I shoot? Let me guess. Spikes? No, I actually don't shoot spikes. I'm disappointed. Although I like the sound effects. Ouch. Oh, those are aim. Oh, and Shao Kahn comes there. Oh, it is? Very small spikes? Well, that's a relief. Now this character is complete. But I gotta say that this pattern with the screen shake is really hard to see. It's a little bit hard to see. Okay, so there are only 3 of them. If I dodge those 3, that should be fine. Gotcha. Listening to Liu Kang being a dumbass is always fun. Is there much screen shaking in Toho? Not really. There are, for example, in a Marisa fight in Toho 8, Imperishable Night, where she does the Master Spark, you have to dodge the laser, which is a giant laser, but you also have to dodge some stars that she throws. If there wasn't for the screen shake, the pattern will be really easy. The screen shake is basically there to make the pattern actually hard. But there aren't many that do that. I mean, always preview video, the guy teaches how to build a site in 1.5 hours. Let me know if it's a good video, please. Alright. Whenever I'm done with the stream, we will talk about it. Don't worry. We only play Sids. I don't think Sids has any screen shaking, although what Sids has in the final fight against Remilia is some pretty cool, like, blurring effects for the bullets, which also can make it a little bit hard to dodge. But I think that's about it. I don't think Toho 6 has any screen shake. It's a double spar, Reiko, land percussion, if I remember well. Yeah. Yeah, land percussion is basically also a spell card that where basically the screen shake is the main thing that makes it hard. If it wasn't for the screen shake, it would be an extremely easy spell card. So I think I'm not supposed to go up after that. Damn it. Haven't got to Flandre. Flandre, well, just like any extra stage boss, or you know, just like any extra stage in general, Flandre is not really that hard once you get used to it. Okay, so now have to be careful about Shang Tsung. Probably have to jump left to avoid that. Okay. Also, why the fuck is there a mudkips? Like what? Damn it. Extrovert are mostly start learning, not much random except for the last spell curse. Yeah, pretty much. Damn, I got fucked by the pits. That's a stage fatality. I wonder if Aldo is watching this. If you're watching this, he's probably loving it. He's a big Mortal Kombat fan as well. Damn it. What's this? Oh, the link. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Gonna watch that when I'm done. Shang Tsung wins. He goes to the left after the second hammer hit. We will see. Damn. Okay, so I have to keep dodging to the left. Thank you, no problem. I mean, really don't know if I'm gonna be that useful after all or not, but I'm gonna see what I can do. It doesn't help that with the shit that happened today with the ISP, I have to basically not redo, but like I have to join all the broken pieces of the stream together to upload a part, and that's gonna take a little bit of time. But the good thing is that the most time that it's gonna take is uploading and all that shit, which is things that really do not depend on me. So while that happens, I could help with that. Yeah, it's a pain in the asshole. Yesterday the stream got fucked in every possible way. Damn it. Never seen a stream go down recently and it did not split. What do you mean? I mean, when I say split, I mean that the replay stream, the replay is the one that splits. On Twitch, Animated started playing on stream while the stream was down. Yeah, I seen there's something like that. I could try probably. Like next time that happens, so it doesn't happen again. I don't know exactly how it will work, but I could try. Damn. He does a dash after that. Tuesday moving screen against and my mouse was outside the screen. I don't know what to tell you there. That was a pretty bad timing. Also, something worth to remember is that even if your mouse isn't close to the character, if it is inside the window, it will approach your character. Although you probably already know that, but just something I like to add. You need to watch all one half hour. I'm sure you will be able to tell if it's a good tutorial in 10 minutes. Just need to know good or bad. If good, I build myself. Yeah, no problem. I mean, the main thing that will matter is probably which tool it uses to build it. Nice. Wow. What a scumbag, okay.
Well done. Finish him.
Damn it. Are you sure the cursor didn't automatically get to your character?
Well done. Finish him.
Damn it. Like, remember that if you do this, like, look, the cursor is gonna slowly, like, I'm not touching anything, but the cursor slowly goes where your character is. So that might happen. I don't know.
Well done. Finish him.
Fucker. It's still gonna be pretty hard to do, it seems. It was too far, I'm sure of that. I think it was just some kind of glitch because I alt-tab all the time.
Well done.
Yeah, alt-tabbing all the time might not be that good of an idea,
Well done.
I guess. Well, I'm honestly not sure.
Finish him.
Should have. I need to stay on the platform there, then go to the lower one, and then jump.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Damn, you cannot jump that. Unless you have to be really precise. Damn.
Excellent.
Do I have to dodge all of those blood splats?
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Oh, I jumped too high. I really wonder how to dodge that dash that he does afterwards.
Well done.
Damn it, I have used the double jump there.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
It's pretty...
Fight.
Have to get used to timing that jump.
Well done. Finish him.
And not get hit by his damn boot.
Fight. Well done. Fight.
Here we go again.
Well done.
Damn it.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Nice. There we go. Okay. Damn, he does it again. What a piece of shit. Okay. I gotcha.
Fight. Well done. Fight. Well done. Finish him.
I shouldn't have shot there. I guess the best part of this fight is Liu Kang being a dumbass. Which is nothing new, but it's still pretty fun to hear. We get Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Yeah, technically I could pick Ryu here and we will have Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat. That will be pretty tight. One of those crossovers that never happened. Maybe for some reason... oh.
Well done. Finish him.
Yeah, you have to dodge the blood... the blood droplets. Damn it.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Damn, he explodes twice. Oh, is this supersonic all over again? Please no. Damn, poor Liu Kang is getting fucked. Oh, Scorpion. Oh shit. Damn, Toasty. Holy fuck. That was pretty gory. Then again, this is Mortal Kombat. Damn, and Motaro is there too. And then it loops. Okay, gotcha. Damn, that was some brutal display.
Well done. Finish him.
I forgot about that. Have to confess, I completely forgot about that.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fight.
I forgot about that too. Okay, let's try to not forget about patterns. That would be great.
Finish him.
But this being the Unreal 5 actually killed me. Yeah, that's what I keep telling you. That for Dhalsim, you probably need to use. Press pretty fast, but I stopped for a bit when he spawned. Yeah, but still, that part is something that you definitely should not try to do it raw like that. I always recommend the double damage glitch on that specific section because of it. You don't need to use it anywhere else in the game probably, but for that section with Dhalsim, you definitely want to use it to avoid hurting yourself while trying to spam. Bad idea, damn it.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Damn it. Didn't expect that.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
Except, wow. You can actually dodge the spikes there if you are right in the middle. Holy shit, okay. Just be real before Dulcim shows up. I don't think that's a possibility for us. Really don't see how to do it except by making my arm vibrate. The alternate finger, index and middle. Yeah, I also tried that and I couldn't do it. So basically, if you wanna use the double damage glitch, there is no shame on doing it on Dulcim, because it's not worth to get physically hurt for that shit attack. It's not worth it. On a big key it's not hard. It definitely is hard though. I mean, I know that for people who are used to play this game it might not be hard, but for everyone else it is hard. It's not easy to do that when, you know, you're not used to play the fun games. It's not easy at all. So I still recommend to do what that double damage thing, because otherwise it's just too much. Damn it. Yeah, the screen shake makes that part a little bit hard to dodge.
Well done. Finish him.
No, that was too low.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Piece of shit, okay. But at least this seems really doable. The only part that might be a little bit hard is the one with Scorpion. But I guess I can deal with that.
Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
What the hell killed me there? What? I don't know what killed me there.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Check out a website to measure my streaming speed and I'm only at 180 BPM. I mean, I wouldn't say only. That's a lot. Not many people can stream that fast. I can beat this with such poor skills. It's pretty funny when you call mashing like that. I mean, you can say it's a skill probably, but it's not a skill that you would like to use on something like this, I feel. But then again, that's just the way I think.
Fatality. Excellent. Fatality.
Damn, that fucked me up. So after that, what's this? More links. Limbs. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I know Shang Tsung wins. Actually, let me... There we go. Turn on the lights. Sure, you can get 160 BPM. Let's see. Number of clicks. No, number of keys. Begin test. Test finish. It say 156 BPM. 170. 179. 177, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much kind of like what most people can do, so you're not far from me. No, I mean, that's still pretty fast. Like, it's not that it's slow. I mean, you could see, because we are, you know, since we, or at least I was a Touhou player, sorry, a Touhou, an Osu player before, maybe that helped. But the thing is, those are not, you know, standard, right? Like, you can't expect everyone to just go there and do 170. It's slow when you compare it to the best, but it's still not slow at all.
Finish him. Fatality.
Damn it. Hey, Riemann, how
Shang Tsung
are you going?
Shang Tsung.
Yeah, I beat those assholes, Mega Man and all of that shitheads. So right now I'm trying to beat other assholes. Although this one seemed a lot easier, but basically Shang Tsung and all his transformations.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
Damn it, that blood is so hard to react to.
Shang Tsung wins. Shang
Most of
Tsung
my user friends could at least do on their mat
Tsung
speed.
wins.
Those kind of people are gonna...
Tsung.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen no matter what, but those are the kind of people that are gonna end up having RSI, and they are gonna wonder, why did this happen? Why do you think it happened? 2012 BPM, like 2020, that's a lot, dude. Like, don't feel bad because you can do that. I could do around 210. Again, that's not low at all. That's a lot. So all I'm saying is that, I mean, if you wanna break your hand trying to beat that Dulcin part, sure, go ahead. But my advice is, don't waste your time there. Just use that double damage thing. You only get RSI when you have bad positioning. I don't know, a lot of people don't really do that. A lot of people get bad RSI because they just fuck they should fuck their fingers like that. What do you think about Spike Room? It was pretty nice. I mean, after all, it had 4 saves, so it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse if there was no save. Like, that room without saves will be insane, but since it had 4 saves, it wasn't that big of a deal, thankfully. I can't even jump there. Playable Spike? Yeah. Playable Spike. So we can blend with the background, right? Damn it. Those blood splats are really hard to dodge. I fucked up again.
Well done. Finish him.
Damn it, I did it too early there.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fight.
You have tried the game alternating. I don't think that's a good idea.
Fight. Well
I
done.
also find Shosho reference in Symphony of the Night. Yeah, basically there are Shosho references everywhere. A lot of people in Japan love that shit. And now it's kinda like expanded worldwide. Stone Mask. I don't know if a stone mask is necessarily a Shosho thing though, but...
Finish him.
Damn it.
Excellent.
Looks like mask from Shish... Oh.
Fight.
Then it might be.
Well done. Finish him.
Okay, so this part is a problem. With the blood splat and shit.
Excellent.
Really hard to react, and then that shit too. Damn it.
Fight.
Damn, I got too close there.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Damn. Although you could try going to the top screen and not dealing damage. I don't think you can dodge anything on the top of the screen because the blood reaches that far. So yeah, I don't think it's that good of an idea.
Finish him.
Yeah, see the blood? If you go to the top of the screen, you're gonna get hit the same way.
Fight.
It's just really hard to react to. You barely have any time. Damn, I shunned beforehand.
Fight. Well done. Fight.
Damn it, even the very bottom trail of the fireballs can kill you. Like every single part of the fireball seems to be murderous.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
That's so fucking hard to dodge. Holy shit. It really is hard to dodge. Still, I feel like the platform will be high enough. Yeah, I really don't think that. I really don't think it will be high enough.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
I shouldn't have jumped that high. Damn it, that attack always gets me too.
Fight. Fight. Fight.
Damn it.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Sometimes it instantly kills you because it comes from below. Holy shit, this fight is not hard, but those patterns are definitely not forgiving.
Well done. Finish him. Excellent.
I feel like that blood is just too hard to react to. Hey Thundit, how is it going? Yes, as you can see, I actually beat Mega Man. And now I'm struggling with Shang Tsung. It obviously doesn't seem nearly as hard as Mega Man at all.
Fatality. Excellent.
Damn it. For the Green Orta, you should stand still until you get too high and then you drop down. Okay.
Fight.
Not sure if I understood that, but
Fight.
I'm gonna try.
Well done. Finish him.
Depends on your position. Yeah.
Fatality. Excellent.
Yeah, I understand what you say, but once I got it, like I dodged the first one and then it never even got near me. I wanted to see if I could get that again, but it seems like I'm struggling a little bit to get that to that situation again.
Fight! Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Nice. Well, that works. Kinda.
Fatality.
Damn, those blood splats are trash. Holy shit, it's so hard to react to those blood splats.
Wins. Fatality. Wins. Shang Tsung.
If you jump down as quickly as possible on the lower platform after the blood, you can stand still for the orb twice, then you drop down. I see.
Fight.
Yeah, but I think that my biggest problem on this fight are the blood splats.
Finish him.
Still boshing? Indeed, it's Boshy time. Who is it going, Yukari?
Shang Tsung.
The blood is known as the worst part of the fight for speedrunners. Because it's probably really RNG, right? Like, it probably has a lot of RNG.
Finish him.
Very RNG dependent, I see. In my very first homemade fries. Nice. Good stuff.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
Yeah, it's pretty random. It's really random.
Fight.
Like, it goes overboard with how random it is. Holy shit.
Well done. Finish him. Excellent.
You got the two chests on World 8? Yeah, there's one on the save. Like, one is a save jump, and the other one is right at the end, right? Are those the two chests, or did I miss another one?
Fight.
Like, the one at the end isn't even hidden.
Fight. Well done.
I think this is random. SG bosses are RNG Arcanite. Yes, those are the only two. Nice. Yeah, it basically was the Mega Man CD
Well done.
and the spike that I'm using right now. Those are the two treasures. Also, if the next bosses are RNG Incarnate, then holy shit.
Fatality. Excellent.
I fucked up there. Yeah, I know I fucked up. I know I should have waited to drop.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Should actually drop sooner and then should stand still.
Fatality. Excellent.
Like here? Probably not. Well, I think I fucked up. But I guess I can deal with that.
Fatality. Fatality.
Damn it.
Shang Tsung.
Liu Kang's head actually killed me there. You need to jump there.
Fight.
Damn it. It should drop as the blood is ending on the lower platform. And the orb just goes past you if you don't jump at all. Okay.
Well done.
Ah, come on, that didn't work.
Fight. Fight. Well done. Finish him. Brutality. Excellent.
It's so fucking hard to dodge that.
Wins.
This boss is one of the worst to quick kill.
Fight.
Why? Also because of the RNG or because something else?
Fight. Well done.
Damn it.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Brutality. Excellent.
Because he has 150 HP and double shot doesn't work on him, you need to mash like crazy. I see.
Fight.
Ryu probably does this, makes this fight a lot easier, right? Because he's constantly moving and he will probably... Oh, I didn't mean to reset there. I mean to reset, but I didn't expect to get past those fireballs. I use Ryu for this, it makes it much easier to hit, I see. Yeah, that's probably what I expected.
Well done. Finish him. Brutality. Excellent.
I fucked up the timing, damn it.
Fight.
Guess I'm just gonna do it the way I feel it's best, cause
Well done.
I don't think I really understand.
Finish him.
Actually no, I used Quadric, I used Ryu in the beginning, but some of the attacks were too annoying with Ryu. Yeah, I can see that dodging the blood splats with Ryu might be a pain in the ass.
Well done. Fight. Well done. Finish him. Brutality. Excellent.
Damn it.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Damn it.
Excellent.
So how many times does Liu Kang die in this fight? Holy shit. Poor Liu Kang. I know that he might not be the most exciting character, but holy shit. He just can't stop dying. Well, kinda like me. But
Fight. Well done.
Oh, come on. Did you watch the intro of the boss? Yeah, I did watch it. Basically, he says that if I want some mudkip, and then he throws the mudkip at me for some reason. I don't know what's the reference here, but apparently he likes mudkips. Oh, come on, dude. Where am I getting killed to this shit? It isn't even hard to... Well, then again, the screen shake makes it really hard to see, so there's that. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Doesn't he say, I hear you like mudkips? It's just a meme.
Well done.
I see.
Finish him.
Those blood splats are definitely gonna be my nemesis here. By a long shot. How far did you get in the fight so far? What do you mean? Oh, you mean what's the farthest I got? I got to where the dude on the corner, on the bottom right corner says toasty. That's how far I got in the fight. So basically I haven't looped yet.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Damn. Should have dropped there. Beat Mega Man pretty quickly today. I think I beat it after an hour of streaming. Pretty much, I think. I gotta be thankful that anything, like everything after Mega Man does that attack where he falls down and spam bullets, everything after that wasn't that hard. So I gotta be thankful for that. Timid.
Shang Tsung wins. Shang Tsung fatalities. Shang Tsung.
And after that it seems that it loops. So yeah, basically it was just a matter of getting used to Ringman. I feel like Ringman is by far the hardest thing in that fight. Like Ringman right there just gives no shit. Oh, that was a mistake.
Fight. Well done.
Damn, the music died? Okay.
Finish him.
Good stuff.
Fatality.
Damn it.
Fight.
There we go.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Nice.
Fatality.
Oh, come on, dude. Those blood splats fuck me up every time. I think that if you skip the intro on the first frame, the music dies. Damn. Speedrun strats. It could also be something else. I had the music die in a lot of bosses in Boshy randomly sometimes. I know that if you teleport from the teleporting room, apparently Mega Man, at least Mega Man's boss fight, the music dies every single time. I don't know if that's the same case for other bosses, but I know that Mega Man definitely dies.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent. Fight.
It's Boshy time. The good thing about this spike is that it has almost the same sprite as Boshy. Almost.
Well done.
The bad thing is that it flips upside down when you're falling, so it makes it a little bit useless for platforming, but it looks cool. I mean, I'm a spike that walks and shoots. I feel like that's pretty cool.
Fatality. Excellent.
I don't even know what killed me there. Damn it.
Fight.
He called me a noob.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Okay, that worked.
Fatality. Fatality.
That also works.
Fatality.
Okay. Oh, Motaro. Fuck. What a bitch. So he kicks 2 times and then goes back to throwing the bicycle kicks. Okay. So for Motaro you just have to jump back. And then it loops. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. It's only a matter of not getting killed by the blood splats. That's all there is. The rest isn't really that hard.
Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
I fucked up. Should have stayed up there a little longer.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Okay, jump left. Don't jump right there.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Probably I don't have to jump there. Have to stay where I am.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fight! Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Actually, depending on how it comes, I should jump or not.
Fatality. Fatality.
Wow, I dodged that almost.
Fatality.
Okay, I have to time that. I can't just jump whenever I feel like. I have to time that. Okay, gotcha. That's progress at least.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Okay.
Fatality. Fatality.
Oh, that sucks. That was a pretty unlucky angle.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
Should have dropped before that. Seems that if I drop after the first blood splat, it's much easier to dodge the second one because I have a lot more time to react to it, which is pretty nice.
Finish him.
Yeah, I feel like that's the hardest part of the fight. The very first blood splat.
Well done.
It's just really random, and there's a lot of things to dodge. On the second one, at the very least, you can have more time because you can drop to the second platform. But yeah, on this one, there's just a lot of shit. I can't believe I fell. Like, I just fell off the platform for no reason. Well, there is a reason, because I'm a dumbass. But other than that... Oh, that's not enough, okay.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
Damn it.
Fight.
What do you think of this boss? It's pretty fun. It's just that that blood section makes it pretty hard, but well, when I say pretty hard, I mean a little bit hard. But yeah, it's a pretty fun one. I like it. I also like classic Mortal Kombat, so this is also pretty nice to see.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality.
That works.
Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone down there. But yeah, this is definitely really doable. Just a matter of getting the right run. But once I get that right run, this shouldn't be hard at all.
Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Oh, I jumped too high there. Okay.
Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
Damn it.
Fight. Fight.
Damn it. I hate when I get killed by the fireball at the beginning. It's kinda like so dumb that I will get killed by that, but you know, as I said before, the screen shake is what makes it really hard to see where the hell you're standing.
Well done.
That was pretty bad damage.
Finish him. Fatality.
For real, these fireballs are very hard to dodge. Yeah, I can tell. I probably barely have any point of reference. And with the screen shake, I can tell that it's gonna be a real pain in the ass to dodge.
Fatality.
Damn it.
Fight. Fight.
Oh, I got killed by the hand.
Fight.
Shang Tsung's spooky hand.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
What the hell killed me there? Well, probably a blood splat, but didn't even see it.
Well done. Finish him.
I got hit by that? Okay.
Fight. Well done. Finish him.
Damn it. Was a very fast blood droplet that just dropped vertically. Damn.
Well done.
I can tell that the droplets are pretty hard to dodge in a lot of circumstances.
Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Fight. Well done. Finish him. Fatality. Excellent.
That was too low, damn it, I should have jumped a little bit higher. What do you think of good level design? Oh, you mean the design on this world? Is that kind of like a critic to fan games that are just spikes or something like that? Or is that just a harmless troll? Wow, I don't know how that happened, but I will take it. Gotcha.
Fatality. Excellent.
Nice, get fucked. Oh,
Finish him.
wow, holy shit. That's a lot of shit.
Fatality.
Whew. Get on. Okay, there we go. Fatality. Oof. Pretty nice one. That was a pretty nice boss, I gotta say. Pretty fun. I don't know considering when this game was made, but yes, there are plenty of fun games that are just spikes. I see. Damn, Aldo was here to watch it. Nice. Yeah, it is Boshy time, but yeah, I think this is where I stopped the stream, because I've been streaming for quite some time, but that's not really the reason why I will stop streaming. I will stop streaming because I don't know how long my internet will remain like this. Like, I haven't dropped a single frame since the stream started, but I don't know how long is that gonna keep. And there's also the fact that I have to re-upload those two parts that got completely split into various parts yesterday because of my internet. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I also have to look at Beast requests. There is a secret in a mirror room, and there is a secret when you jump on darker stars, just so you know. Okay. I will try to remember. So there's two secrets here. That's what you're telling me. Two secrets in this world. Yes, nice. Also, why does this sound so familiar? This is from Zelda? This song? It sounds like it is from Zelda, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe not. In any case, regardless of where it is, that's gonna be it for me for today. So, I wanna thank everyone a lot for watching. I'm not gonna stream later today though. Cause yeah, as I say, I will be busy with all that shit about. Although actually, you know, I can't say for sure. Maybe I will. Probably not. Like, don't count on me streaming again today because it's not that probable. But if I feel like internet is working properly and if I actually uploaded what I had to upload, I guess I might stream later today. But don't count on it. Don't count on it. If not, I will probably see you tomorrow. So yeah, I will thank everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So take care, everyone.